This episode is brought to you by Tapping Into Your Mojo, my 30-day course where you learn to reconnect to yourself and manifest your dream life using my 5 simple steps. This is my latest course and I am so proud of it. It is actually very popular right now and I am getting so much love from you guys about it. A little spoiler alert, you can rewrite your own story at any time. You can change the page, the chapter, and you can even change books or sections in the library if you wanted to. This is the course to help you do it, to let go of the stress and struggle and welcome in more fun and ease into your life. You're going to get clear on the life that you truly desire, the career, the health, the finances, the relationships. We get so specific, and then we show you how to bring that into reality using manifestation tips, mindset tips, daily rituals. And the best thing about this course is it's only $37. It's a one-time payment of $37. So grab yours. The link is in the show notes below, and you can send me a DM on Insta at Lesley and Co XO. You get so much value in this course. You get 5 training videos, guidebooks, and so much more. So don't wait. Get yours now and start tapping into your mojo. Hey, beautiful. Welcome to the Not Another Mom podcast. It's time to take that mom hat off because this is after hours and I'm making you off the clock. This podcast is here to help you know your worth because damn girl, you're a goddess who deserves to live the life of your dreams. I'm your host, Lesley Sprague, and we talk everything from manifesting to motherhood. Yes, those little monkeys will still creep in here or there. Spirituality to girl talk with your besties, and from business to finding that balance in life. I'm here to remind you that you are worth it. Life gets to be easy for you, and your dreams really can come true. So grab your favorite glass of wine, craft beer, or if you're a whiskey and diet kind of girl, grab that and let's get this show on the road. Hi, and welcome to Not Another Mom podcast. I'm your host, Lesley Sprague. Okay, I want to talk to you about, we're gearing down towards the end of 2020, thank the Lord, and I want to talk to you. I've been hearing from a lot of people about all the pressure they have been feeling these last couple of weeks. And I know that some people have said they're ready to just kind of throw in the towel and say, fuck it, we'll start over again in 2020. And I'm here to remind you to keep going. Keep focused on where you're going. Keep focused on your vision because you are on the right path. And it doesn't matter how big or how small of a step you take as long as you keep going. Don't throw in the towel on your dreams and restart. Just keep focused. And I want you to know that it's okay to take some focus away from your business and know that it's always working in the background. Things are always conspiring in your favor to support you, even when you feel like things are stacked against you and there's no way you could possibly get a win. This is, and I recently have had one of those sort of I don't know if you want to call it a meltdown. Yeah, I guess you basically can. One of those meltdowns where I felt like somebody asked me to reflect on 2020. What was I grateful for? What are all the good things that came out of 2020? And I actually went down the wrong rabbit hole. I couldn't see any good that was coming, that came out of 2020. I was so focused on the negativity, and I couldn't see past it. And when you have those sorts of feelings, it's okay. You need to honor that and listen to what is going on, because I actually felt like I just kind of needed to be alone. I needed to feel those feelings, and this might be going on for you too. I want you to know that it is okay to feel those. And when you acknowledge those feelings and be like, oh, okay, that was really what's going on for me, you start to notice these patterns within yourself. And when you notice those patterns, that's when you're able to shift your perspective and take action on the path that you want to go, instead of wallowing in the negativity. Yes, allow yourself to feel those negative feelings, because I would explain myself typically as a bottler. And by bottler, I mean I like to shove my emotions down deep in the surface, deep under the surface, and never ever deal with them again. But when I do that, the emotions get so built up that it's like when you shake a pop bottle, it explodes everywhere. And I have done this before where I have exploded and it has resulted in a negative impact. And I'm not perfect by any means. It still happens from time to time too. But when I allow myself to feel those feelings, that is where the transformation happens. And I needed to be reminded of this stuff too. So if you're feeling like 2020 is so close to being over and you just want to throw in the towel and say, fuck it, I'll deal with it, I'll start new in 2021. Don't. Keep going and remind yourself why you're on this journey. And if you ever need any support, somebody to point those patterns out to you, I'm your girl, because this is what I love to do. Personally, I have a love-hate relationship with this, because I love noticing the patterns, but there are times when it gets to be tiresome and it's like, oh my gosh, can't things? Yeah. Anyway, but it doesn't have to be difficult to shift those patterns either. And I'm talking in loose terms because there are lots of different types of patterns that people can feel. And so I just kind of wanted to keep it a little generic. But the ones that came up for me recently was like self-worth. Personally, in my personal life and in my business life, I wasn't feeling worthy of my desires. I was feeling like because the things that I wanted to manifest so badly weren't showing up for me the way I expected them to, and as fast as I expected them to, that I didn't think there was any good in my life and what was going on. But in reality, it was probably because I was suffocating my dreams, or suffocating that desire and that manifestation, and I wasn't allowing it to unfold and allow the magic in the background to happen. Because when I talk about that magic, the magic happens with what we don't see. That's when we're keeping our faith and staying true on the course. So you need to stay connected to your magic. You can take breaks from your business and come back to it when you're centered and focused, and when your needs are, I don't know if met is the right word, but it's okay. Like, I'm setting up my business so that it's always working, whether I'm working it or not. And you can create this too for yourself. These past 2 weeks, I have been so preoccupied with our cottage flooded actually a couple weeks ago, and I have been so preoccupied with helping everybody like rip out the carpets and put new floor back down and all the things. And so I've hardly been involved in my business at all. And I woke up this morning, or was it yesterday morning? I don't know, one of these last 2 mornings, and I had 3 DMs in my inbox, and there's still comments on my Instagram feed. And so your business is always working, and your dreams are always working, even if you're not focused on them. And sometimes when we focus on things too intently, we put too much pressure on them, and we can't allow those dreams to blossom and allow the magic to do its thing. So if you feel like you need to throw in the towel, or you want to throw in the towel on 2020, don't. Try and look back and think back to all the good that has happened in 2020, because when we shift our focus to the good and the love that we have in our life already, that's what brings more of those feelings into our life. If we constantly focus on the bad and the negativity, then you'll attract more of that. So don't throw in the towel, and keep focused on your manifestations that you're working on, your dreams, your goals, your desires. And remember that you don't have to take giant leaps to bring these manifestations into reality. Small steps are just as powerful as the big ones. Sometimes even more so. I hope you have an amazingly fantastic day, and I can't wait to talk with you next week. Thank you so much for listening. If you love this episode, will you do me a favor and help spread the love? Go ahead and leave a 5-star review and share this episode on your Insta stories. If we aren't yet connected on Instagram, come follow me at Lesley & Co XO. And since everybody spells my name wrong, that's Lesley & Co XO. And leave me a line and say hi. Have an amazing day, beautiful, and we'll catch you next week.